Yeah, welcome ladies and gentlemen, this is Zero from Techdragon.info, and today we are going to take a look at World of Tanks. As you can see here, I'm on the common test server, because the 8.7 test server is already up. Wow, 8.6 only hit, what, 2 weeks ago? And we already have 8.7 test server up. So, we'll dive right into the tech tree, and we'll start off with the Russians. Where is it? Dum 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 dum. Huh. Ooh. Okay. What I'm looking at is, this is new for me as well. This is literally the first time I'm on as well. Oh, one little note. I had issues with the test server. I could not update my previous test server installation, so I had to go and re-download the installer from the websites, and then run from there and re-download the whole thing. So keep that in mind. But we'll dive right into the patch notes. We'll leave that for a little bit. Added a new Soviet light tank, the M25 Tier 6, to replace the T50-2. So we have a tank that isn't here. MT25. It doesn't seem to exist, or I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Okay. This is interesting. You can only get there from the KV-1S? Wow. Let's take a look. 510 hit points. Weighs 26 tons, probably equipped. 500 horsepower engine that you can upgrade to 600 horsepower engine. Speed limit of 72. Holy crap. That thing is gonna be a rocket. 25 tons and 700 horsepower? Holy macaroni. The armor is obviously garbage. The gun selection doesn't seem to be that awesome either. We get the gun from the T28 and the T34, and I think this is the stock gun of the T34. 112 pen is not too bad, I guess, for a light tank, although it's pretty god-awful, but 0.34 accuracy is not bad for a Russian. 85 damage, which is very low for the rate of fire. What is the rate of fire? 22. So, you have a decent rate of fire, but very little damage done per shot. Turret traverse 48 is really good. View range 350, that's rather low. However, there is a turret upgrade that goes to 370. Still not really all that great. Kind of disappointed at it. If this is the replacement for the T50-2. But, let's get back to the tech tree. So, that's weird. If you were going down the light tree line here, now you can only go into the medium line. You can't even get to the tier 6 light. That is so weird the way they've done this. I'm gonna have to look out for that. Let's see, what else do we have? And they say that full details for the T50-2 owners to be provided at update release. So, ooh, I have an idea. I'm not sure, so disclaimer, do not hold me to this or hold me responsible for any of this. I'm not responsible. Could they make the T50-2 premium? That would be an interesting turn of events if they made it into a premium tank. I mean, this is pure speculation, and I might be very far off, I have no idea, but just think about it. Why would they take that tank out of rotation and introduce a new tier 6 that you can only get to from a tier 6 heavy? And it's not even an entry light tank. It goes into the KV-13. So that is really odd. I don't understand this placement. Why didn't they place it here? Well, because you couldn't go into the KV-13 then, but it's an odd choice. The placement is odd, and taking the T50 out is odd. T50-2. So I don't know. They're replacing the tank with something that I don't know if it's the same or not. I'm gonna have to look at the stats for the normal T50-2 in comparison to the MT25, but it does seem like this thing is gonna be insanely fast. It has specific horsepower of 20, but that's with the stock engine that is only 500, and you get 100 extra horsepower. Seems like the second engine is one you shouldn't even bother with buying. It weighs the same and all you get is 20 extra horsepower. It's like, continue straight on for that one, don't even buy that one. So the gun selection is going to be awful, but it should be really speedy. Anywho, continuing along, added a new German TD, the E25, in the store. Now, I don't think we'll actually see it in here then. Oh, we will. Okay. Oh, I like the looks of that. We're gonna have to do a review on that one. You know what? Here, I'll buy it straight away. Just for the looks. That looks freaking amazing. We'll take a quick look at that. Where is it? Here. Oh, the sheer funny look of this thing. Oh my god. What the hell? It's like a upgraded version of a Hetzer, I guess. Nice some dirt cheap rounds on it, which is always a good thing. We're gonna have to take a look at this one, but that's for a future video, probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that one. Rebalance the T50 tank. Full list of change of provided updates. T50. Okay, Tech 3. T50. I'm pretty sure it's Russian. Yes, it is. Wasn't the T50 a tier 5, or am I tripping now? They've rebalanced it for what? .52 speed limit. I don't know how they rebalanced it, but I'm not quite sure what changed on this one, or why they changed it. They rebalanced it, and a full list of changes provided at updates release. So they don't want to tell you until they release it. That's a bit odd. Okay, well, we'll move right along. Added a new map, so let's take a team training. Yes. Create a room. And let's see, what is it called? It is called BB. Oh, that's funny. In the patch notes it's called 10 at the end, not 19. Okay. Interesting. You spawn over here, but your base is over there. Huh. So another map where the spawn point is not at your base. Interesting. It's been a while since we've seen a map like that. The last map we had was, what's it called? Corellia? No. Comorin. There we go. This is the last map. Same setup, where you don't spawn in your actual base, but out of it. Huh. Can be interesting. By the looks of it, there's two bridges here. So I'm guessing that you can go through here, through the middle here, There's going to be a mountain pass into the back there. Same here. I'm guessing this is a way to get over there. And I think the main fighting is going to go on here and here. Yeah, looks interesting. Another video, I guess. A new tactical tanks, where I take Loda out for a spin with our tank. And take a look at that new map. Looks very interesting. They've reworked highway and ports. They added changes to the assault map on Melanovka. Pull up Melanovka real quick. Melanovka assaults. Okay. I could be mistaken, but what is so different about this? Wait, have they moved the spawns up? Weren't the spawns like more towards here and around here-ish? Could that be it? I don't know. At least spawn point wise, I don't really see a difference. Maybe that they moved the spawn points up a bit. That's the only real difference I can see here. Not quite sure. They reworked a couple of graphic effects, fixed several destructible objects that had significantly slowed down the speed of a tank. I hope they finally fixed the stupid brick little walls that if you hit them completely kill your speed, because that is just bloody annoying. God, how I hate those. Still can't get over the looks of this thing. Oh my god, you can't even take this thing seriously. It's small though. I mean, it's smaller than a Stuke. And, I mean, interesting. Very interesting, but we'll take a look at that later. Fixed several destructible objects, yes. Fixed and improved visual models on some environmental objects, okay. Fixed minor issues with team balancing system that appeared in 8.6. I haven't really seen any issues with team balancing. If you've seen what they're talking about, leave a comment down below, because I'm not sure. And they've added more voices. They've added more names to the tank crews. Oh, yipsy doo. And they... Wait a minute. Is this new? That they have their rank in the nation that the tank belongs in? I'm not sure. Second lieutenant? Go for the French? No, we did not have that. That is new. They now do the ranks of your crew members in the nation's language. And they've changed the voice message of "We've got them" to "Armor is penetrated." Whoopsie-doo. And now, last but certainly not least, the British artillery line. I know a lot of you have been looking forward to this, so let's go through them real quick. Wow, not even an upgraded gun on tier 2. That's all she wrote. I'm obviously not a artillery player. I haven't played them in a very long time. And I don't ever want to play them, so probably not gonna review any of these, but we can take a look. Wow, that's a stumpy cannon. That's a howitzer. Do I even want to know the damage? 2200. Ow! Oh god, that will hurt. Okay, I'm looking at that accuracy and I don't think that is right. An accuracy of 1.1 meter? Really? That can't be right. No, I guess it is. No, never mind, excuse me, yeah, no, it is 1.1, yeah. Okay, so it's not very accurate, but it probably has shells that have a massive explosive radius, so... Don't think we can see that without actually buying it. No, we can't. they can only fire about 1 shell every minute. Ouch. Let's take a look. I'm trying to figure out what the thing is about the British. Rate of fire of 6 doesn't seem to be that spectacular. Aim time 5 seconds is okay. I'm thinking low aim time. Does this one have a turret, or does it just look like a turret? The bishop might have a turning turret, but again, don't hold me to it. Nah, I doubt it. This one doesn't. This one looks funky, by the way. Let's see. 280 hit points. That's just right in line with all the other artillery. So I don't know if there's anything special about these. Rate of fire of 2.5. Penetration doesn't seem to be that great. We're at the tier 7 by now. 900 damage, I think, is pretty average as well. 6 seconds aiming time is not too bad. So I'm not sure what the British thing is. Wow, that thing looks like a beast. Wait, is that mounted on a Centurion hull? Or a Carnarvon hull? That looks like the back of a Centurion. Let's see if there's anything in... Bases of the Conqueror, see? I knew it looked familiar. So they basically got a Conqueror, turned it around, slapped a... well, turret, I won't call it a turret, but you know what I mean, the turret part on there, and a massive gun, and ta-da! New tank. Okay, that works. One good thing to note is if you've done the medium or the heavy line, you should have all the engines and radios already. So that will save you on quite a bit. As you can see here, I can already go all the way up to the tier 9 artillery without having to research a single engine. And this same radio is used in almost all the higher tier British. I just haven't gotten it unlocked yet. But so if you have any Brits already, you should have most, or if not all, of the engines already researched. So let me guess, this one is, yeah, artillery only. And of course they've also added the Saxton 1, which is the premium version. Long awaited, I guess. I think a lot of people are looking forward to it. Rate of fire of 5 doesn't seem to be that spectacular. Accuracy is pretty okay. Aiming time is pretty okay. But then again, you know, I'm not an artillery person, so I'm not 100% sure if any of those things are really good or bad, but from what I see here, on just, you know, the guns and all that, they seem to be pretty well rounded. Now, I don't know what shells they actually shoot. Only seem to have 2 choices. So I don't know what the blast radius is gonna be, if any. So I don't really know what the British thing is with the artillery. I'll have to look, see if I can get some and do a couple of games and see what happens, but what I'm guessing from just the stats is that they're just pretty well rounded. Like decent aiming time, or decent to good aiming time, decent damage, decent penetration. Everything is just decent and no real flaws, but nothing spectacular either. But I don't know what firing arc these are gonna have, so that's about it for the 8.7 update. As far as I can tell, not really much spectacular, other than the new premium TD that looks funky as hell. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna crack up every time I see one of those. It just looks silly. And I don't know what they're gonna do with the Russian tree. It doesn't make sense. It almost seems like the Russian TD line loses their scout. And the T50-2 is gonna be removed from the game? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they take a tank out? Adding new tanks, sure. Maybe add a different light tank of the same tier, or one tier higher or lower, sure. But taking one out? The only thing I can come up with why they're taking it out is if they're making it premium or moving it tier-wise. But Even if they moved it tier-wise, it should have been in the tech tree here. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that one, because I don't really trust what they're gonna do with it. I might, if I feel up for it, I might even go as far as to get one, just to see what happens if they change it over or make it into premium or something. It might cost me a lot of money to do so, but it might gain me something nice. But again, disclaimer, I have no clue what they're gonna do, so don't hold me to it, and don't be disappointed if they do nothing or you get nothing or whatever. But it's something you can do. It's a risk. It might cost you. You might get something nice for it back. I do not know. We will see at a later point. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.